my friends, is the scene of the crime. Well, actually, I'm gonna have 4 piles. And maybe I'll do like long sleeves down here. Next up is this dresser. In case you're new here, welcome to my attic. Guess what I found up here? Did you guess the spine? Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Clara. If you're not new here, thanks so much for coming back. As you can probably see by the title of today's video, we are spring cleaning once again, and today I'm tackling my closet. I've already done the kitchen and the primary bathroom, and knock on wood, I've kept them pretty organized. Next up is all of my clothes, and this is gonna be a multi-day process, but today is a Wednesday, I believe, and we are starting today, hoping to be done by Friday. We'll see, fingers crossed. This, my friends, is the scene of the crime. Ground zero. Patient zero. All jokes aside, this is what I'm working with. And ideally, I want all of my clothes to fit in this closet and in one dresser. And I know what you're thinking, that's probably a very reasonable goal. Right now I have 2 dressers, this closet, the guest room closet, the attic, and another closet. And if I'm being truthful, there's shoes in the mudroom too. I bought a 100-year-old house, and I knew, for some reason, I feel like 100 years ago, they didn't really prioritize closet space. Beautiful penny tile floors in the guest bathroom. The molding around the doors, gorgeous closet space was not a priority back then. So I made it my priority. I renovated this whole house, if you're new here. And this is what I bought. 2 tiny little closets on either side right here. We blasted open this wall, built something on the other side of it too. And now this is my closet situation. It's like this built-in, beautiful, it's almost like an accent wall in the bedroom. I mean, it's stunning, but it hides some horrors. I have skeletons in the closet for sure. So my goal is to be more intentional with the clothes that I have. That's not right. I'm not striving for that. My goal is to be very realistic with my belongings and get rid of the things that I just haven't reached for in years, that I've moved every single year up until this point. So I'll get rid of the things that have moved with me but not actually been worn. And eventually I will find some cute little bins and stuff to go up here. But since this was custom built, I feel like the dimensions for these bins are kind of odd. So I haven't really found anything that is gonna work. It's gonna be able to maximize the space. So bins will be last priority, but I just want to purge what's hidden in here and start going through my other hidden clothing storage too, because I need to know exactly what I have, because I want to start dressing nicer. The fact that I'm wearing jeans today is actually quite impressive. I usually wear athleisure, so I feel like by going through my closet and kind of shopping what I already own, it's going to kind of reignite like my fashion bug, because I don't really wear half the clothes I have because they're all like tucked away in random spots and I can't find the exact shirt I'm thinking of or whatever. So I think the word I'm looking for is functionality. First, we have to go through donations, selling, purging. This first section right here was intended to be, I don't know if it's really kept up that way, but it was supposed to be my tank tops, short sleeves, and some long sleeves. And this is kind of what I deemed to be my winter wardrobe actually. When I moved in November, I unpacked and kind of put like a bunch of my spring stuff up in the attic. So that's another priority, is like going through all of that and moving and doing the whole seasonal swap right now too. But I'm gonna start by going through what's still in my closet before I bring all that stuff down. I think I'm gonna start 3 piles. I'm gonna have a keep pile, I'm gonna have 2 keep piles and 1 go pile. Well, actually, I'm gonna have 4 piles. 2 keep piles and 2 donate piles, but I'm gonna section each into 2 things. I'm gonna have keep out and then keep put away, as in like things that I want still in the closet, things that I want to keep but I want to put away for the next season. And then from the nose pile, I'm gonna have like true donations, and then I'm gonna have Plato's Closet, and just anything that I think I can maybe get a couple bucks for, I'll put in the Plato's Closet pile. First item is a keep stay out. Another keep stay out. I just bought this. I love this top. Keep stay out. My first donate. Like, I really like this shirt. It's just hard to find a bra that works with it. I'll keep it for the summer, and if I don't wear it this summer, then it's gonna go. This one is essentially a repeat of what I just kept, so this one can go. This one I think I stained. Must have come out. Keep. This is part of a set, but I don't know if it's quite sparking joy in the way that it used to for me. I'm gonna wait until I find the skirt and I'll try it on all together. So now maybe I have a 5th pile of maybes. I'm gonna keep this for a country concert, because I feel like in Charleston there's like always the possibility of a little impromptu concert. This would be cute for that. This is a really nice brand, but I never reach for it anymore. I went through a phase where I was wearing it all the time. I don't love a racerback cut on me. I feel like it highlights my shoulders and my arms, and I just don't love when that's highlighted, so this is gonna go. See, this is super cute. It's just uncomfortable to wear. It always rides up, and I put it on and then I immediately want to take it off. So, but now that I'm holding it up, like I could be wearing this today and it would be so cute. This is going in the try on pile. This Maybe. This is essentially the same thing that I just held up. Like same outfit, same thing, different font. I'm gonna keep this one and get rid of the other one. I haven't worn this and it's been years. It still has the tags on it. It's so cute, but every time I put it on, I just take it off. I always change my mind. So I think I'm gonna donate that. This, I always get compliments when I wear, so I fear I must keep it. For me saying this was all of my winter items, they're awfully springy. I haven't reached for this in years. A little like asymmetrical. Oh, but now that I see it, I'm like, I should be wearing that. I'm my own worst enemy with this. And the tricky part about filming all of this is if I say like, oh, donating this, then I'm gonna get comments like, no, you should have kept that. And then I'm gonna regret it. I'll keep it. I love, 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 love this top. Keeping that. This top is just so tight on me, and it was one of those things that I saved because I was like, one day it'll fit. No, it won't. Donate this bodysuit. Love her. I love the color of this top, but again, I just don't feel confident when I have it on. I feel like it shows my shoulder. Same cut. Clearly, I just don't love this cut. So I think I'm gonna part ways with this. I mean, this is that same country concert top that I'm gonna keep for the same reason, except it's blue. This screams country concert. So I'm gonna keep this too. But again, like if I don't wear these by the end of the summer, I'm gonna have to part ways. This blue little t-shirt, nothing special. Gonna part ways with this. Keep, I'm gonna part ways. Parting ways just seems like a nicer way to put it. I loved this. Do I still love it? I don't think so. I think it's time to give this a new life. I don't know if Play-Doh will take that. This is so freaking cute. I need an excuse. Actually, I don't even need an excuse. I just need to put it on my body and wear it out. Comes with a matching skirt. I don't have the matching skirt, but I'm just obsessed with the texture of this. Keeping this. That was even like a plain black skirt. It doesn't even need to be the matching one. Super cute. This can go. Some of these clothes I've had since college, so debatably even high school. I'm gonna keep this. I love this top. Even just going through your closet and reminding yourself of everything you own, I feel like I'm already seeing pieces that I forgot I owned and I'm excited to wear again. Like this. I love this top. Now look, I thrifted this. And I think it was one of those things where it was just like the best thing in the thrift store when I went. It's gotta go. Sometimes I get trapped. This is a cute little tiered tank top. Oh my gosh, one of my faves. This was a Marshall's find. Need to keep that. Oh, we're officially in the short sleeves. We just went through all the tank top. Maybe I deserve a coffee break. This, can't even see it. I think I'll keep this around for another summer because I feel like beaded stuff is hot right now. Keeping that. I don't like the way this fits me. Like I want to like it because of the brand, but I just don't like the way it fits me. I will keep this for one more summer. See if I wear it. Ooh, I'm gonna keep this. The next 4 are keeps. I'm just gonna go ahead and plop those over. This one, I think I can part ways with this one. It felt like Little Bo Peep. It's not me. Like it's a cute style. It's just not me. Here's my donation pile. Not that big, but like I feel like I cleared a lot of hangers out. So that's good. These are keeps. These are keeps. These are things I need to try on and think about. I'm gonna put all of this stuff back in the closet and kind of organize it the same way. Tanks, short sleeves, long sleeves, because I'm sure I will find more tank short sleeves and long sleeves while I go through like the dresser and the other closet and stuff. But I'm just gonna put these back in for the time being. I don't think I'm gonna change the actual organization of the closet quite yet until I see everything that I'm working with. I used to work at Play-Doh's Closet, and I feel like I've kind of adopted how we used to rack maintenance to the way that I organize my own closet, just because I did it for so many years. And I organize things first by the sleeve length, so that's why I did tank tops, short sleeves, and then long sleeves. And then within those sections, I organize by color. And it goes white. Obviously, if I had like pinks and reds and stuff, that would be next. But then in my case, it's white, yellow, blue, browns, and then black. And then it starts again with the short sleeves, white, yellow, blues. Why is that my entire color scheme? First of all, I'm just now noticing that. Blacks. And then it starts again with white. This is probably up for debate, but like whites, blues, gray, black. So that's kind of the method to my madness, and it makes sense for me because I feel like my brain was wired that way for so long. And you'll also notice with this closet that you can't really get like a full length hang. You do have to fold some of the clothes at the bottom here, but it was the difference between having 2 rows of hanging right here and just having 1 longer row and then like shelves down here. And this was the compromise I was willing to make. I don't care that it kind of like pulls on the bottom there because I just wanted 2 rows of hanging. Next up, I have all of my sweaters down here, which will probably change. Maybe I'll do more spring and summer tops down here just because the sweaters will primarily all go in storage. I'll keep a couple ones out, like this bright yellow one probably, but for the most part I'm probably going to keep these because I've kind of curated such a good sweater collection in my opinion. And maybe I'll do like long sleeves down here with some sweaters. Maybe we'll do sweatshirts down here. Holly is giving me major side eye right now because this is usually when she has the room peace and quiet for sleeping, and I think she's kind of frustrated that I'm in here. Love this sweater. I have it in so many colors from Free People. I'm gonna keep this one, but I'll keep this one out. This could lean more summery. This I got in PR, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this for the next time I go to Scotland, which sounds kind of insane, but one of my best friends lives in Scotland, so the odds of me visiting her in the next 9 months is high, so I'll keep that. I'm gonna donate this, keep this, and I might even make this kind of like a spring sweater. This is Hill House. This would be super cute, tied over my shoulders. Keep. This can go. I did not reach for this all season. This can go. Ooh, this can go. I also like to keep in mind and like take note of the brands that I'm like more likely to donate versus the ones that I'm keeping, and I kind of try and keep that in mind when I'm putting new pieces into my closet. Like Aritzia stuff I always keep. It's always such good quality, but like the more like Forever 21 like fast fashiony stuff, I'm more likely to donate that, maybe because it's just trendier. It doesn't feel like it's gonna last very long. It doesn't wash very well. Don't get me wrong, I have some gems from fast fashiony stores like that, and Aritzia itself is fast fashion, but I do try and take mental note if there's any common themes of like brands and clothing places that I tend to donate more often than keep, and I just be mindful of that. Love this sweater. Like this is from Target, but I love this. I'm obsessed with that. I think I'm gonna put this away for winter. Keeping this out, this little summer yellow. Keeping this summer yellow out. I shrunk this Suzanne sweater. This is so sad. It fits. It just fits me differently now. I'll keep that out. Navy blue sweater. That would be cute for Nantucket. This is definitely winter. This is a donate. Didn't wear that. This really good for summer with like white jeans. It's like an open knit. This one is hot. This is a winter sweater. Another Suzanne. My Nantucket sweater. I love this. I'm gonna go back to Nantucket this summer and I will be packing that. This could be a summer sweater. Put that away. I think I lost a button on this. I did lose a button on this. I need to repair that. This one can get donated because I just got a nicer quality version of that. Another Suzanne winter. I didn't reach for this one all winter, so I will donate you. And this is actually so warm. This is borderline like a jacket. This is from Suzanne. It's like this viral-esque. It's kind of viral. I feel like I saw multiple people wearing and posting in this, but it's a little Suzanne sweater that's so hot, so this is definitely going to qualify as winter in my mind. Or should it be chilly summer? There's a fine line between winter and chilly summer. Unfortunately, that doesn't even look like I took anything out, but I took like 25 sweaters out. Now these bins are underwear, bras, swimwear, socks, and I definitely need to go through them, but you can't exactly donate those things. You can recycle fabrics though. So I'm gonna put together a pile and then look to see if there's somewhere in the area that I can recycle these, because I feel like I just hold on to, I probably have underwear from high school, quite frankly, middle school even. I just feel like once I own it, I just keep it, even if I'm not reaching for it anymore. So I can probably remove one of these bins and kind of pare down this selection. Obviously did that part off camera, and I didn't touch my bathing suits because I'm gonna try all of my bathing suits. I have way more in another space. I'm gonna try them all on at the same time when I'm in a different headspace, quite frankly, but I did organize these a little bit differently. I matched all of my socks, so they're in little like balls, and I got rid of the ones with holes. I have some on the chopping block that don't have matches, but as soon as I do all my laundry, I'll determine if they actually don't have matches, and then I'll get rid of those as well. I put all of like my specialty undergarments in the one that's kind of harder for me to reach. I kind of struggle to reach that one, so that's like shapewear, tights, like special undergarments for like see-through type dresses and clothing and stuff, and then I have like special socks, like over the knee socks, more things I'm just not grabbing for on like a daily or even weekly basis, but I don't want to get rid of because I hate having to repurchase that stuff if I do need it. So I have all that up there, and then this is just underwear and bras. So with that, I think this section is done. I think I can do this one kind of quickly. These are shoes, and I need to find a better way to like use the space, like find shoes that fill up the actual height of some of these. But like I said, I have shoes in the mudroom too. I think I mentioned that, so I'm gonna go through really quickly, see what heels and stuff I'm just not reaching for. I already see like 5 pairs I can get rid of, so I'm gonna knock this out and watch something on YouTube. That's an underrated perk of having a TV in your room, is when you're organizing your closet or doing stuff in your room, like getting ready, cleaning, doing the sheets, whatever, you can watch YouTube. on your TV? I didn't have a TV in my room until very recently, so this is quite obvious common sense things, but I'm excited about it. I'm watching Brooke's video right now. I watched it while I went through those last couple bins. Okay, this is my reject pile, and not for any reason other than the fact that they're just uncomfortable on my feet. Either I bought the wrong size, I should have got them wide, I should have tried them on and walked in them first. I just never reach for these because I know I'm gonna end up with blisters. Aside from the sneakers, I just have so many pairs of sneakers, but when it comes to like the flats and stuff, I've yet to find a pair of like super comfortable flats. I really want to be a flat girl, but it's just not working in my favor so far, so all of these will go to Plato's Closet. This is where I left off with the dresses. So I have my short dresses, I have my sets, and then I have my long maxi dresses on the side right here. There is more that needs to be added to this, so it looks like I have a decent amount of space, but I definitely do not have a decent amount of space. I'm kind of worried for this. I might have to do some more paring down there, but I got rid of some sweatshirts too, and I think there's a few in the wash, but this might be nearly all of my sweatshirts. I think there might be like 4 more to add once I fold my laundry, but other than that, I have all of this space to work with that I need to find like proper bins for. And then I obviously have some drawers down here, but for the most part I just have like belts and handbags that I still need to go through, but that's what I've used these drawers for, and I think I'm gonna keep them like this. I'm just gonna go through and make sure I don't have anything to get rid of in there. And I also like that I have an outlet in here. I wonder if I could do like a little charging station maybe, or maybe like a light system in here. I don't know. I feel like I could use that outlet. I did make the mistake of asking the internet their opinion on storage units. No one is in the middle. You are either team storage unit or you are anti-storage unit. It seems to be like an experience-based opinion. Some people love it and say that it's so nice for like smaller homes, smaller apartments and stuff like that. I do have a full attic, but it's like not like hard to get up into, hard to carry things up into, and hard to carry things down. Like I have to be mindful of how heavy I'm making boxes and stuff. I also don't have it organized up. I'm like looking up as if like it can hear me talking. I don't want it to turn its back on me. But I was briefly entertaining the idea of getting like a super small, almost like one of those like storage closets for my winter clothes, or just like my seasonal swaps, because it would just be, quite frankly, it sounds counterproductive like driving to it. I could drive 5 minutes to a storage unit, just throw everything in the back of my car and do that, versus like climbing up and down the ladder, worrying if I'm storing it properly, if there's going to be like moths, mice, whatever. But I didn't realize it was such a polarizing topic. I do think I'm gonna stick to the attic, just from what I've heard. Apparently theft is a concern sometimes, like depending on if you're next to like a super clean unit, or like maybe someone like left their lunch in there, like you can have pests in yours. I don't know, it doesn't seem worth it. Like obviously if I was moving between places and I needed to store furniture and stuff, I would do that option, but apparently the attic is the way to go, even though I think the attic has its own downsides, but whatever. So I think, probably not in this video, but I do want to get like racks and storage bags, like garment bags and shelving, and really just like do a big one with the attic, because in my mind, if you're gonna spend like $50 to $100 a month on the storage unit, that would be like $1,000 a year. So I could just spend $1,000, probably way less than $1,000, on those like storage rack things from Home Depot and Lowe's, and just really build it out up there, hire someone to build it out up there. I'm picturing myself carrying that stuff up there, but I think it might be worth investing into that being a system, just in the long run. But I also don't know how much weight you can put up there. Like, are my ceilings gonna cave in? I have to do a lot more research on this, but I do want to maximize my attic space, because like I said, there's like good closet space in this house, but I don't, like, I want the closets to be like, what's the word? I want them to have extra room in them for me to like actually go through my clothes. I don't just want it to be like shoved in there. Like I feel like the house feels heavy. Like the house, I want the house to feel light. I was just DMing with someone about this, and she used the phrase, her house feels lighter with her storage unit, because she knows that like her holiday stuff and her Christmas stuff isn't stacked in some random closet. She's like, I know that it's out of the house and the house feels lighter, and that's what I'm going for. But I think I can do that with the attic. If the attic is like super organized, I want my house to feel light. I'm also getting a lot of commentary that storage units probably mean that you like own too much stuff, and I think that's just like up for debate. I don't know, it's just like a personal journey. Some might say that. I don't necessarily think that. Maybe you just have less storage in your house. I don't know. I think if you have like a 7-bedroom house, maybe a storage unit could mean that. This is a really small house with like no closets, so I don't know if I'm just trying to make myself feel better about that, but I'm going through my bags. I have never once reached for this, but now that it's in my hand, ooh, I'm gonna keep it. This is a crazy switch up. I can get rid of that one. I think, oh, the way that I just tried to say I don't own too much, like, oh, now I want to wear that. You also have to keep in mind that in theory, being fashionable and having cute outfits is my job. Do I wear athleisure 90% of the time? Yes, but this is making me want to be more of like a fashion girl. I collected so many Longchamps from my Plato's Closet days, so I'm gonna keep all of these, especially since they're having their moment again. I knew that would come in handy. I have purple, I have green, I have blue, I have black. The system used to price these at like 10 bucks, and then with our employee discount they'd be so cheap, so I just bought them whenever they would come in. Beauty, is there money in here? Ooh, 27 cents. I think I can get rid of this. I can get rid of that. I love this bag. This is an oldie but a goodie. This one is fun. This is a fun little summer bag. I need somewhere to kind of like display my bags almost so that I reach for them. Or maybe I just need to like have them kind of upright in this drawer instead of stacked on top of each other. This can go. Making sure there's not any money in here. This, love her. Cute for summer. Lululemon belt bag. Wow, I haven't reached for you in a while. I'm going ATVing on a bachelorette trip next month. I feel like I could wear that. That could come in handy. I have two. Oh my gosh, I love this though. I think this is too similar to this, so I'm gonna keep this one and donate this. This might be overkill because I just showed you that one, so I think this one can go. Love this little guy. Little suede bag from TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx has the best bag. This one is from Madewell. Clear bag that's super ugly, but necessary for random events and stuff. I got this. I'm not even gonna tell you why I got this. Kind of crazy of me, but I got it secondhand. This is my Devil Wears Prada bag that I got for really cheap on Poshmark. It's a good little costume idea. I keep tucked up my sleeve. And then I have this big suede tote that I love. This is from TJ Maxx too. See, I feel like I'm actually gonna like look at these and change out my bag and stuff now if I can see all of them versus like when they were stacked on top of each other like plates. I feel like I was never reaching for them because I didn't remember what I had, but now I can see everything and I will actually get use out of everything. Welcome back to day 2. I finished the closet yesterday. I'm very proud of myself, and there's a lot of empty hangers, which I'm feeling really good about. And I'm looking at the stuff that I'm getting rid of, and it feels very cleansing. I'm like, these were things I weren't reaching for, things that didn't make me feel confident, didn't make me feel good. So I'm feeling lighter already, like that feeling of like your home feeling lighter. I'm feeling it, regardless of the fact that this is what the room I'm standing in looks like. Terrifying, I know, but it gets worse before it gets better. Next up is this dresser. This dresser wasn't really organized from the start, so it's just like a mixture. This is primarily pajamas up here. I have some jeans over here. Like I kind of know what's in here, but I already see things like right off the bat that I can get rid of that I'm not reaching for. So I'm gonna knock this out, but I think I'm going to FaceTime Mary in the process because I need to catch up with her. I haven't talked to her in like a few weeks. We've both been traveling and like ships in the night. So I'm gonna FaceTime her if she answers and then knock this out in the meantime. But with my luck, whenever I FaceTime a friend when I'm filming, they never answer. Hello.
She looks so surprised that I
wasn't expecting you to answer. I officially went through all of the drawers and I think I have kind of a game plan. It's hard to say until I know exactly like how many pairs of jeans I'm keeping, but I made kind of a game plan of what's going to go in each one. So this is pajama sets and sleep, and then right over here is going to be sweatpants and basics. So like white t-shirts. Sweatpants just take up so much space. So like half the drawer will be the sweatpants, which is probably like, to be honest, like 4 pairs of sweatpants, and then little white baby tees, like tank tops, stuff like that that I don't want to hang up because it can just get like thrown in that drawer and I'll just reach for basics when I need it. Non-denim pants and skirts will be across from jeans. So these are going to be like true like blue jeans. I think I have like 1 pair of black jeans, 1 pair of white jeans, and then this will be skirts, and like I have a pair of like satin pants, I think. I don't know. Bottoms on this, so like top is kind of lounge, bottoms in the middle, and then athletic on the bottom. So I have athletic miscellaneous, which will in theory be all of my like non-matching sets. If I just have like a sports bra or like a top or something, that will go in there, and then these will be all of my matching workout sets. I needed to get out of the house and I needed to clear up some space because I was just starting to get surrounded by like donation piles and stuff, so I'm taking a quick load to Goodwill. I'm not allowing myself to go inside because we know that will just end badly. It just dawned on me that I didn't account for shorts in that dresser plan. Back to the drawing board. This is where I have my shorts hidden, in this closet. Oh boy. This Zara score, automatic keep. I love this thing. Y'all want to hear a funny story about this thing? I'm kind of scarred from it. I was at this like fashion event. I was with a brand and they were like picking all of these like influencers' brains about what trends they like what trends people seem to be into, whatever. And someone mentioned skirts, and I love skirts, and I was wearing this. This is the key part. I was wearing this. Soak it in. This is the front, this is the back, and we were talking about skirts and the popularity of skirts and how this brand should be making more skirts because we're all obsessed with skirts. And then someone from the brand literally says, yeah, but we would never do skirts with the shorts in the back because those are just hideous. Like, I hate a skirt when then you turn around and it's the back. And I'm sitting during this presentation, and I was like, and it was at the beginning of the day, and then there was like a whole day afterwards. So I actually have a couple theories on Plato's Closet. As I mentioned before, I worked there, so this was just kind of like observations that I made at the locations that I worked at. I worked there for like 3 or 4 years through college primarily. Yeah, I didn't work in high school, it was just through college, but I would work at the one in my hometown on break and then work at the one in college when I was at school. So this is kind of my logic for bringing clothes into Plato's. You have to keep in mind that the employees are likely high school to college age girls. There's usually never any men. Maybe there's a man or two, but it's usually women. And you see some stuff when you work there. You see some stains that you really never wanted to see. The amount of odd objects that you would find in people's clothing. Like, I found a hatchet once, found a block of cheese. They go through some stuff. They see some things. Now, I'm not gonna say that some of the Plato's girlies aren't a little sassy, aren't a little mean when they don't take your stuff. I'm totally sympathetic towards that. But you have to kind of put yourself in the shoes of the hypothetical person that's going to be going through your clothes, and you kind of have to like reverse psychology them a little bit. So one thing, I don't always do this, but if I have the time, I do think walking in there looking like cute and trendy yourself already kind of sets the tone. Because I remember if you go through like 5 buys where there's like nothing good, and keep in mind that most places the employees get the first pick on the clothes, so that was another thing. You like wanted to find the best stuff first because you could have the Lululemon and you could have the Aritzia and everything. So whenever there was a streak of like duds and like the buys and stuff that people were bringing in, if a cute trendy girl walked in, I was like, she's here to save me. She's here to save me. She's here to make my shift a little bit more interesting. She's here to give me some good stuff to pick from. So I think the first tip is kind of like look a little bit put together. Even that could even mean like a cute matching workout set. It doesn't mean you have to like do yourself up, but just like look like the type of person that person wants to like buy the clothes from, if that makes sense. This is all theory, by the way. Don't come for me, Plato's Closet corporate. So that's my first tip. And then second tip is if you have like a ton of stuff to bring in, break it up into multiple like trips to Plato's. I know that's so annoying, but trust me, like if they have less to look through versus like so much overwhelming to look through, I feel like they take more, if that makes sense. Maybe this could go either way. Maybe if you bring in more, they take more too. I don't know. But I feel like there is kind of like decision fatigue after a while of going through someone's stuff. So I feel like less is more in my experience. And on that note, if you're breaking things up into different piles to bring them, kind of try and I don't know how to say this, like break it up into different aesthetics almost, like blue tones, blues, whites, girly, and then maybe like athletic and like sweatshirts and athleisure. Like I will break them up kind of like into sections so that it also makes it more like cohesive and enjoyable to go through, and it feels like they're going through like a curated box. Like this is literally all in my head. I don't know if this actually does anything, but this is my strategy, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm about to build my little basket to go bring the first one over there. This might be a waste of your time, but it's worth it for the $7.25 they're gonna give me. This is exactly what I mean. See, I'm doing like a little black nighttime evening, if you will, assortment in here, and I don't know, I just feel like this makes it more enjoyable for them, and I swear it makes them take more. Also, make sure things are like right side out. If there's buttons on it, I tend to button up the garment just to A, highlight that all the buttons are still attached in there, but then also B, that was a requirement for us to like rack maintenance, was making sure things were buttoned up. So I feel like it just makes their job easier if they do buy it. If it's something with like a ton of buttons, to just give it to them buttoned up. Lint roll if you have a pet. Like I noticed there's a bunch of poly hair on this, so I'm gonna lint roll it before I turn it in. I don't know, this is like a kind of a lot lot of work and it's not necessarily like necessary. I've totally just brought in bags, like trash bags full of clothes that I like shoved in there. But I just feel like when it looks like you take better care of your clothes, like it just translates better at consignment stores and stuff. I'm also going to like a true consignment store that my friend recommended because I do have like a couple pairs of like a Gold A jeans and stuff that I just know I'm not going to be happy with the price that Plato's gives me. But Plato's is just like such a good way to get rid of a ton of clothes. If your option was like true donation, like thrift store donation, I just always drop it at Plato's first and see if I can't make like a tiny bit of money first, especially if it was stuff that I was just gonna purely donate otherwise. I do have a feeling that this first one isn't actually going to go over that well because it's very like dark, moody, non-spring and summer stuff. So I'm not expecting much from this one, but we'll see. And if something is like kind of confusing too, like it might not make sense to them right off the bat, I try and fold it in a way and like lay it in a way that kind of makes more sense to what it is, so they're not wondering what it is and they just pass on it because of that. I am so excited because my jewelry box that I ordered for my closet just came in. I don't really have a good jewelry situation. I just kind of figure it out based on whatever closet I have and I'm working with. I had this really cool hanging necklace situation that I drilled into the wall in my last closet, but I just don't have an area to really replicate that. So I got this instead. Visually and like aesthetically, it's not my favorite thing ever, but I think functionality wise it's going to be perfect. Okay, so this is it. It sits upright like this, so it kind of like, you can have this on like a bookshelf or something too. It kind of looks like book-esque. So it sits upright like this, and then these pull out with all your stuff. And then this is a little drawer, and then this, a mirror. This has more storage. So I think this is going to be exactly what I need, and I can put it on one of the shelves in my closet. I think this is perfect. Ta-da! There it is. Form and function, I rate like a 6 out of 10. It's kind of hard. I just heard some earrings drop back there. Yep, that's exactly what I was talking about. It was hard to keep all of these in there, and clearly now there's some earrings stuck back there. I'll have to deal with that later. Need to go back to Plato's, and I think that my landscape design people are here, so I'm gonna go talk to them about the quotes that they've given me. Now that I have the jewelry out of the way, the only other box of like super random stuff aside from swimwear that I have to go through is sunglasses. I have a sunglass problem apparently for someone that never really reaches for sunglasses, but I will say going through the jewelry made me want to like accessorize more. Like I randomly put on this little necklace. Crazy, I know, but I do think, like I said, going through all of your stuff or reminding yourself what you have, you like want to start wearing it, and like it kind of gives that same high of like buying new stuff and like shopping and whatever. Like I feel like it gives you this like I want to go, like I want to wear some of those dresses that I found and everything. So anyways, I'm going through my sunglasses because I think I have the potential to be an accessory girly based on what I own. So I'm going through and seeing which ones of these I actually want to keep. Oh boy, I think I'll keep those. Let me show you my keeps that I've put aside so far. I'm in the bathroom so I can look in the mirror, obviously. Like I think these are kind of cute. Most of these are Amazon or like Free People. Until very, very, very recently, I have never dabbled in designer sunglasses. I did buy some designer sunglasses for that Turks and Caicos trip that I went on, but until then I just had like all of these. These are from iBuy Direct where I get like my actual glasses. Like those are cool. I should be wearing these on like my morning walks. Keeping those. This is the only pair that I'm getting rid of so far. I just don't think these are me. So those are going. These keep. I don't know about these ones. See, like if I opened the vlog in the car and I had these on, would you think anything of it? Probably. Maybe I'll retire these. Where are they from? Doesn't say. I wonder where I acquired those. So cool. Love those. I'm about to be accessorizing every outfit. These are giving. I'm not well versed enough in this decade of music to say who they're giving, but I think I'll save them for like a music festival or something. I feel like these could be cute at Stagecoach. This was one of the designer pairs that I got. It was buy one get one 50% off at Sunglasses Hut. These are like grown woman sunglasses. I need to keep these extra safe. I genuinely might put these in my safe. Okay, these are silver. I love that they're silver. Keeping these. We'll keep these. What was I on when I bought these? Ready? These were like music festival, like funny. Wore these at Bonnaroo, I think. If you don't remember my Bonnaroo days. I needed my whole personality for a little while there. I think these could work. No, these I think are blue light glasses. Oh, I'm getting a call. Oh no. Oh, I love those. Okay guys, you've been here before, but in case you're new here, Welcome to my attic. It's like 7 o'clock right now, so the day kind of got away from me doing other things. I'm just gonna try and like assess the situation up here right now, and then get the hell out of Dodge before the sun officially sets. I think it's all safe to walk on. During my renovation and my construction of the place, I did spray foam insulation up here, but like, let me just show you this. What on earth is this? There was a hanger sitting here, and instead of removing the hanger before they did the spray foam, they sprayed the hanger. Like, why'd they do that? Anyways, I feel like I could totally just like clean the immediate area. Like, there's like shingles. I had to put a new roof on this place too, so there's like shingles that I guess fell through. I feel like I could just clean the area that I'm gonna like store stuff in, but any job worth doing is a job worth doing right. So I do think that I'm just gonna straight up like clean and make this all less terrifying. Well, that'll do it. Just kidding, just kidding. In the morning, even though there's not any windows up here, so like morning versus night doesn't really make a difference if I'm being honest, but in the morning I'll bring up like gloves and like a contractor bag. I mean, I could do a number up here. Like, I could make it look kind of nice. I'm just gonna turn this into functional storage though. I'm not gonna do more than I need to, but I do need to make sure all these boards are like good to walk on, which I think they are. My pest control guy told me I had a nice attic because he said not all of them have these boards, so that's nice. I'm just making little piles to pick up in the morning. You guys can't really see what I'm doing. There's like nails everywhere, so I feel like I should have gloves on right now even. I'm gonna go now. Oh, do I have some news for you. Guess what I found up here? Guess. Try and guess. Did you guess a spine with a rib cage attached? I'm gonna spare you the visual. And this is also how I carry things up to the attic. I like to stick it in my clothes so I have both hands free. But let me show you what else I've done aside from my discovery. Ta-da! Is what I've built today. And we're about to build another one. Don't worry, you haven't missed out on the action. All of my clothes that I just cleaned out of my closet. And this way, if I'm going on like a winter trip or something, or like it's a chilly night and I'm like, you know what, I want to wear that white sweater, I can pop up here and grab it. I got another one shoved under my shirt right now. Wow, y'all, it has been a day. So this is the cover. I'm about to like crash through the ceiling and I don't even care. I've been up here for hours. And this is the other clothing rack. This should be kind of quick because I just built the same thing. And for most of my sweeping, I was wearing a mask. I probably should still be wearing it, but I'm overstimulated. I don't even think I have anything to put in this one. I think this one's just gonna be empty for now. I had a major, and I mean major crash out last night about mesothelioma, just girly things. I spent hours sobbing, crying, looking at photos of old homes and things you shouldn't touch in them, convincing myself that I touched something in the attic that I shouldn't have. I'm like 97% sure that I'm fine. The other 3%, there's nothing I can do about it. So I just, c'est la vie. If you have an older home though, before doing anything like that, you should make yourself aware of what could be up there. But I looked at pictures and I compared it to like things that I found and touched, and I had my mask and my gloves for like the majority of the time I was up there. I think I'm good. Only time will tell. Literally, the Google results were like, keep an eye on your health in 20 to 30 years. I'm gonna cry again if I keep thinking about it. So, closet cleanup video is coming to an end. I'll show you a couple of the things that came in the mail. Like, I got new baskets, but I want to put a little makeup on, and I just thought I should tell you. Little word from the wise, if you are going to embark on a project like that, maybe just get a test. Actually, at 2 a.m. in the morning, obviously, I did submit a contact form for like a company to come out and check the attic for asbestos. So I think I'm just gonna do that for my own peace of mind, even if it costs me an arm and a leg. But also the spray foam that was up there was all done like by my contractor. I referenced the photos from my like house inspection when I bought the place, and I was able to see like how much work they did up there, and supposedly if your contractor suspects or comes across asbestos, it would have like made the project so much more expensive, and they would have had to like stop and bring in crews and stuff. So assuming that all of that was done up to standard, like that process, I think I would have heard about it if they saw anything up there. I'm not gonna be allowing any comments on the matter. Literally, I will block you. Do not comment on the matter. Because you'll probably just send me into a spiral. Whatever you're thinking, keep it to yourself. So I have a couple loads to bring to Plato's that I just haven't made the time for, because my location, you have to pick it up like within like an hour of them texting you that it's ready. So it's kind of like a running errands thing, but I think I'm gonna take another load over there today. I'll show you those baskets and stuff, and then I think it's time to wrap up this video. Drum roll please. Ta-da. These are the bins. Why do I keep saying ta-da? That's like a new thing that I need to nip in the butt immediately. Nip in the butt? Nip in the bud? Oh my gosh. Maybe I did inhale something. I don't know what's going on with my brain, but I got these to replace those, and just because I needed more bins for the rest of this top section too. So I got a set of 12 of these on Amazon. I like the color of them. I don't necessarily love the material, but I do like the color, and I like the size of them, and that's 2 wins in my book. Can't have everything you want. I would have loved to do like wooden bins, but that would have just been so expensive. These are the ones that fold flat too, so if I have extras I can just tuck them back behind the clothes. I think that looks pretty good. I think I also put some up here. Yeah, perfect. Love it. And I also got a floor length mirror that I need to hang up on the wall. I got this at home. I can't remember if I showed you. I guess this is kind of related to the closet. It's like a faux deep dark wood that matches my closet very well. So I'm gonna put that right here behind my door because I don't have a full-length mirror in here. And I think that brings us to the end of today's video. So thank you so much for watching. Make sure, Polly is actually asking you to make sure to subscribe. If this face doesn't get you to subscribe, then I don't know what will. She's not gonna let me pull out that little tuft. I know her too well. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed today's video. I feel like I lived so many lives in the past 4 days. Let's see, what else? I don't even know what my next spring cleaning project will be, but subscribe if you don't want to miss it, and then follow me on TikTok and Instagram if you want to see what I'm doing over there, and I will see you in the next video.